Hey everyone on YouTube, it's Mr. D and I am back. It's been a little while since I've done a haul video, but I am back with haul number 4 for 2018. I've been kind of laying low lately. I haven't been picking up a lot of stuff. I'm trying to save up some money for my one book on my 2018 list. That's Batman Adventures 12, first appearance of Harley Quinn. Really trying to go for a high grade, preferably CGC'd copy, or a really nice looking raw copy if I can find one for a decent price. So I've slowed down on what I've been picking up because I'm trying to save up for my one book for this year. But I did manage to get a nice stack of books from the Comic-Con in Milwaukee, and I have a nice stack of books over here of books that I've picked up in the last couple weeks. So I figured let's go on through and let's make a haul video. So yeah, enough talking, let's just get into it. First up, I'm sure everyone picked these up, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time. Supergirl 18, Art Germ. This is the retro pinup looking cover, absolutely gorgeous. I've seen this on a lot of people's videos. This should come no surprise, everyone's picking these up. So got myself 3 copies, got these from Midtown. So, happy to get those. Now, this is something kind of new for me. I wasn't really familiar with it. To be real honest, I don't even know how I found out about this. I think I was just like glancing through stuff and I saw it and was like, I kind of like these. So this is Afterlife with Archie number 7. This is the Andrew P. Poa variant. And with Betty and Veronica, and then you got Jughead as a zombie in the background. They're having like a slumber party. So, I don't know, really like this cover. And they also have, I think the same artist did number 5. Number 5 or number 4, one or the other. And it's the Veronica variant, and that I'm looking for currently. I didn't have any luck finding it. I can get it on eBay for like $7, but I don't think I should have to pay $7 plus shipping for it. Hoping I can stumble across it in the wild here. Next book I picked up at this I also got from Midtown. This was Wonder Woman number 40. It's a beautiful Jenny Friesen cover. I love what she did with this, like with the white and then the feathers with the silhouette of her face. Absolutely love this cover. This is really nice looking. So Jenny Friesen, if you guys watch any of my videos, you guys kind of know I have quite a bit of Jenny Friesen in my collection, and there'll be more Jenny Friesen coming up in this video yet. I picked this up from the LCS. This is Wonder Woman 186. Got this for cover price. Some good old Adam Hughes Wonder Woman. Couldn't let this just sit there for cover. Was this $3? I was just say $3 or $4. So really happy to snag this up. Another Adam Hughes for the collection. This is Fairest number 11. This is also an Adam Hughes. This is the I don't really know the whole storyline, but I do have a few of these, and I've been picking them up strictly because they are Adam Hughes. But I'm one of these days probably going to break one of these open and take it for a read, just because I have a couple of them now. Then this next book I picked up from Half Price Books. I got this for like $1 or $2 or something like that. It is Marvel Comics What If Elektra Had Lived. So for $1 or $2, I don't remember how much I paid for it, but for that much, I wasn't going to let this sit here. This is a really nice, clean copy. So this goes for a few bucks in the wild typically. So happy to get that for $2 or $1. Next up, this is another book I got from Midtown. This is Harley and Ivy Meet Betty and Veronica. This is number 5. This is the Belquise Everly variant. So number 5 of this series. Number 6 should be up. I think that comes out next month. I think next month. And that's number 6, and that concludes this series. And then I'll have the full run of these. And I think I'm getting like the Jay Lee variant I already have pre-ordered. And now we have these Young Gun variants with Rogue. This is Avengers, what was this? 676? Something like that. I don't remember the number. This is already like 2 weeks old. So I got 2 copies of this. This one I got off of eBay for like $6 plus 4 shipping. This one I got from my LCS for I think he charged me like 15 on this. So I got 2 copies of these. And then we have X-Men Red #1. This is also the Young Guns variant. The X21 on the or X23, sorry, on the cover. Got this from my LCS. Charged me 15 for this, and that's, you know, kind of market price. It kind of fluctuates between 10 and 15 on the Bay and what I've seen in other people's videos. So it's just a really nice looking cover. Really love the colors on this. Love how she's got bullet holes in her and smoke coming out. So super cool. X-Men Red #1. And then from Frankie Comics. Now, I typically don't order store variants, but I really like this one. This is something, this was a cover I could get behind. This is X-Men Red #1. Like I said, this is the Frankie Comics variant. I think I got this for like 10 bucks plus $4 shipping, so thought it was just kind of cool. Nice X23. This glare's kind of terrible today in this video. Sorry about that, guys. I'm in my kitchen at my kitchen table, and the light coming through the window is reflecting. I closed the blinds, but it's still coming through enough to put a little bit of a glare. Next is Amazing Spider-Man. This is $7.95. First appearance of Norman Osborn as the Carnage symbiote. I'm not going to say it's the first appearance of the Red Goblin because no one knows what the hell is going on with that character. But yeah, there's a lot of people clamoring over this book, so super glad that I picked up a copy at the LCS. Got this for cover. Plus, it's a nice Alex Ross. So we'll see what happens with this going forward. I don't know why everyone is speccing so hard on this Red Goblin. Like it's the next superstar of Marvel. I don't see that happening, but since people are hyping it up, we'll roll with it. Next up, I got this off of eBay. This is The Waking from Xenoscope. This is #2. Just a really nice J. Scott Campbell. I think I got this for like 7 bucks or something like that. Maybe 7, 8 bucks. I picked it up just because it's a J. Scott Campbell. And it's one of the covers I didn't have and one of the covers I actually like of his. So, got that. And then another we're going to do a few J. Scott Campbells here. This is Deja Thoris #1. J. Scott Campbell. A lot of people picked this up, or the Frank Cho. This one I pre-ordered from Midtown, so I got for $2.59 or whatever it is after their discount. So happy to have that. And then I checked out a new comic shop. Well, not new. It's been around for a while, but it was new to me because I've never been to it. It's called Classic Comics, and it's located in Glendale, which is a suburb kind of almost directly north of downtown Milwaukee. So found out about it, drove out there. A little bit of a drive. Kind of a cool shop. I want to go back and spend some more time. I didn't spend a lot of time because I had my kids with me. So with kids that are 11 and 5, it's kind of hard to spend some time digging through long boxes when they pick out a bunch of books and then they want to go right away. But I did manage to find this, Vampirella #1, J. Scott Campbell. Paid like $4 for this, which is basically cover price. So that was cool. I got this Vampirella #1. This is a Jenny Friesen. This book I got from Midtown. I was digging through their back issues and got a back issue collection. So this is a Midtown book. So yeah, basically paid cover for this, Jenny Friesen. And then I got this issue of Vampirella #10. This is Mike Mayhew. This is what everyone is saying is like the cocaine mirror book. So I got this from Midtown as well. Got this for like $2. So that's cool. And then going back to that Classic Comics store that I was just talking about, I picked up this Masters of the Universe from Star Comics #1. This is actually a really nice copy. And I only paid $8 for this. So I was really happy to get this for $8. I think this can usually go between like 15 and 25, depending on the condition. So happy to scoop this up for $8. So got to have some Masters of the Universe in the collection just because of growing up. Used to love that show. And now that's on Netflix. I watch it. I actually put it on for Junior, and I don't know how well it went over because it shows its age. compared to kids shows these days, but whatever. It's still fun to watch. I'll watch it when I got nothing else better to put on when I'm Netflixing and chilling. So I picked up some Funko Pops. Mortal Kombat Scorpion. Just really like this guy. Really cool. So, yeah. I don't know. I think I ordered this off of, I don't remember where I got this one from, guys. It's been, like I said, I've been having this collection of stuff to do a haul video. I don't remember where the hell I got Scorpion from. Might have got him off eBay from a seller, and I think I paid like $10.99 for this guy. Either way, whatever. He's super cool. And then I got this guy from Walmart, Mr. Monopoly. I just was cruising through and he caught my eye. Never seen Mr. Monopoly before. I saw that's a Walmart exclusive. They only had, I think they only had like 3 of these when I went there. And all the ones that they had, with the exception of this one, he's got a walking cane. I don't know if you can really see it, but he's got a cane that he's holding in his hand right here. And all the ones that were there, with the exception of this one, the cane was just bent to hell. So this one is really nice and straight. Only one there that was straight. So I snagged it up. I figured, why not? Mr. Monopoly, top hat. It's kind of money right there. I thought that was pretty cool. And then today, Saturday, was MightyCon in Milwaukee. So first off, before I even get into showing the books, I want to do a big shout out to your buddy Gio, which is another fellow YouTuber. I will leave a link to his channel below. He showed up at the con, and he also came with the one and only Wisconsin Clawr, which is another YouTuber. And I will leave the link for his channel below. So they had messaged me. I was supposed to meet up with them maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago at the Kenosha Con when they met up with Don the Doctor. I ended up not coming. So they messaged me. I had to make sure that I showed up today for MightyCon in Milwaukee. So I met up with them real quick, chit-chatted. We all kind of went our separate ways, did some digging, met back up, chatted a little bit more, did some more digging, went our separate ways, met back up, did some more digging, chit-chatted, blah, blah, blah. So it was really cool to get together, see them, say what's up, fellow YouTubers all the time. You know, it's just cool to run into one another and you know, shoot the shit for a brief second. And conveniently enough, it was your buddy Gio's birthday not that long ago. I know this because watching his videos, he opened up a bunch of stuff that he had got from Wisconsin Clawr. So knowing that I was going to meet up with him, I was able to put a small package of some books that I had together for him and give him for his birthday. A little act of kindness there. He'll probably include them in some sort of video that he does, possibly, or if he doesn't want to share them, then whatever, he doesn't share them, and it doesn't matter anyway. So anyways, cool to run into them. So I got this stack of books today. Nothing too crazy. I haven't even got a chance to rebag these yet, so stickers are still on there. Vampirella #1. I did not pay $15 for this. I got this for $7. This was half off sticker price. So this is a Joe Madeira, I think is how you pronounce his last name, and this is like a wraparound cover. So I've been looking for this book for a while. They do have a sketch variant. That book is super pricey and goes for like $200 on eBay. They have a red sketch variant that goes for about $20. And actually, when I looked to see what this book goes for on eBay before I bought it, there's actually no copies of the color version on eBay right now. So I went to Comic Book Realm, and they said it's only worth like $4, but $4 and paying $7, I was like, whatever. So I'm thinking it's okay. I like the cover, and it's a book that I've been looking for a while, so no big deal. G.I. Joe vs. Cobra. This is #2. This is a beautiful Greg Horn, Baroness. He had it listed for $10, but again, I got half off. Well, all the books in this box were half off. It wasn't exclusive to me. So I got this for $5. Really happy to find this. $5, pretty good deal. Then from another vendor, I picked up this 3-dimensional Seduction of the Innocent #1. I got this for $3. I think that's about what it goes for. But I picked it up because it's a cool Dave Stevens from 1985. I don't have a lot of Dave Stevens, and I've seen a lot of other collectors and YouTubers talk about Dave Stevens and pick up some of his work. So I don't have any Dave Stevens. I wanted to get a book of his in the collection. Thought this cover was kind of cool looking for $3. So I snapped that up real quick. Plus it's got the pumpkins and whatnot. I actually don't have any Halloween themed books either. With the exception of Harley Quinn #30, the one where she's riding the broomstick, the Frank Cho. I think it's 30. So it was cool. $3, Halloween, Dave Stevens, cool. Next up, I picked up Nova #1. I paid about market value for this. $10, what I paid for this one, and just from a different vendor. This was kind of just a spec play. He makes his debut in the MCU. This might see some action. Like I said, this is a pretty clean copy. It's got one little tick. Corners are pretty sharp. Little tiny bit of a spine roll, but again, for its age, like, I kind of expect that. It's, none of these books are going to be a 9.8. There's no imperfections like dings on the cover. So for $10, I was pretty happy to snag that up. It's one of the books I've been kind of sort of looking for here and there. Then from that same vendor, I picked up Fairest. This is #3, another Adam Hughes. I got this for $1. And I know this book, this is probably one of the more popular ones from this series that people look for from Adam Hughes. And I've been looking for this for a while. So to find this for $1. And to be real honest, now that I have this is probably like the last Fairest issue that I'll pick up. Now that I have that. Gen 13, #12. Got this for $1. I already have a copy of this, but I picked up another copy because I've kind of diminished my Act of Kindness box. The books that I buy to do acts of kindness or to give to friends of mine. So since that box is kind of depleted, I figure I gotta kind of start refilling that. So another Vampirella 10. Like I showed you before, I saw this one for $1. Go figure, I see this book for $1 after I buy a copy from Midtown. So I got another copy that'll go into the Act of Kindness collection box. This next one, I don't know. I don't think it really goes for much, but I really like it. And I've kind of wanted it ever since I saw it. I actually saw this for the first time when I went down to Tennessee. I saw this at a comic book shop that I went to. And I didn't want to pay $25 for it, because that's what they had it listed for. And I've seen this on eBay go for about $20. This copy does have a few spine ticks. But whatever. I paid $2 for this. I thought it was kind of cool, and I wanted it. So, Smokey the Bear. True story. Smokey the Bear. So, yeah, man. It's cool. And then the rest of these books I picked up from one of my LCSs who was up at the show as one of the vendors, Kowabunga Comics, located in Milwaukee. Big shout out to James. He's a really cool dude. Go figure, I go to the Comic-Con and I end up buying books from the guy that I could buy these books from anytime. Instead of all the other vendors that were there, I still spent probably the money at the guy that I can buy books from all the time. So I picked up this Red Sonja #2, J. Scott Campbell. I already have #1, so it was cool to get #2. And it was also really cool to get #3. So now I got 1, 2, 3 of this Red Sonja with the J. Scott Campbell copies. So, yeah, man. J. Scott's. And then he had this listed for $10, which is considerably cheaper than what it was going for when it first came out. This is Phoenix Resurrection #1, Jenny Friesen, 1 in 25. So to get this for $10, I wasn't going to let that sit. Being the Jenny Friesen fan that I am. And then I also got Catwoman 53. Little Adam Hughes action there. This pretty much is I think there's like one more book from this Catwoman run that Adam Hughes did. I think there's like one, maybe two more books that I want to get. One being the real expensive one, The Lost. The Lost with the, you know, the mugshot and the numbers from Lost. That being one of them. And I think there's another one that's kind of one of the cheaper ones. I think that'll complete all my Hughes books from that I want to get personally. And then my last book is Deadpool number 65, and this is, he had it listed for $24.99 and he gave it to me for $18, so I was super happy to pay under 20 bucks for this. And it goes for about 25 to 30 bucks about on eBay, and I haven't really seen it at any other shops, so I don't know, you know, if what it goes for in other shops. But I know that this is kind of a harder book to come across, and actually the first person to ever show this book that I saw on YouTube, and I'm sure some other people have, but the first time I saw it on YouTube was Master X Splinter, and it's the Playboy Bunny Deadpool cover. So when I saw it on his video, I added it to my want list. I'm not the biggest Deadpool guy, but I just thought it was kind of a cool cover with the Playboy Bunny and him sitting in the chair holding the drink with the stacks of money. It's kind of obnoxious and flamboyant, but that's part of his personality, and that's why I like this cover. So yeah, shout out to Master X Splinter for showing off this book in a video that was probably about a year ago now. And now I finally found a copy for myself and paid you know, what I thought was a cool price for it, under 20 bucks, 18. So I'm happy with that. So that being said, this video is now checking in at 22 minutes, which is way too long for a YouTube comic book video. So thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you give this video the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and we will catch you guys later.